guys, welcome back to another channel, another video, another live. Alright guys, I'm gonna start out the video before anybody join because I'm just going on my YouTube and I saw somebody comment that um my cat have a right not to come home because I'm not feeding the cat, so the cat have a right not to come home and my cat looks skinny and whatever. Guys, I actually don't find the comment offensive. Like when we first see it, I feel like I wanted to find it offensive, but you see, when you know the truth of something, it's like you let your intelligence override your what you wanna feel, or you may not answer in a way that you wanna answer. Because I tell you, when you don't understand something, you will just retaliate, or you might just say stuff just to say stuff. Like this individual is gonna say, "I'm not feeding my cat. Cat looks skinny," and blah 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 blah. But when a person is educated in terms of a specific thing, they will know how to handle such a matter. You see, if you are a cat person and you have a male cat who is not neutered or anything, you will understand male cats. Some male cats go away and they don't return home ever. Because I've had cats where they went away and they don't return home. And you have certain male cats, they return home, but sometimes. And you have some that they don't really go out. They go out but they come home. Like when I had Pia, for instance. When I had Pia, he was neutered. So he didn't go out as much as my other male cat, because my other male cat is not neutered, and I even thinking about going to neuter him now, because I think that it has its benefit, but also it has its the risk. I don't know why I think, because Pia was neutered, that's what contributed to his death. To me, that has a bearing on why he didn't make it, because I just think something with his urinary tract was interrupted when he got the neutering. So I won't be neutering any male cat. I won't be neutering any male cat. The only way I would neuter a male cat, like if I'm not living in Jamaica and I'm living overseas. Cause you know that overseas you have to have your animals inside because of especially certain places that you live when the weather changes. So if that is the only way I would neuter a male cat. But from experience, no, I won't be ever neutering a male cat. I won't do that ever again. Because I just think that it shortened their lifespan. That is to me. It shortened their lifespan. However, somebody's gonna say, "I don't feed my cat." Excuse you? Excuse you? I don't feed my cat? Not even. But sometimes when you don't know better, you just assume things. You know what I mean? But male cats on a whole, they love to go out and mate and they don't come home. So hence, if the cat don't come home for weeks upon weeks, it's not gonna look skinny. He is gonna look skinny. Because him don't come home, it's not my fault why him don't come home. I cannot go there and be around him 24/7 to say, "Come home, come home, come home." I can't do that. So when a person is gonna say, I don't feed my cat," I just find it so, a person would be so unintelligent to be saying something that you don't know. You just watch one video on my channel and you're gonna come to the conclusion that I don't feed my cat. All this morning, guys, you know how much food my cat eat this morning before him go out? You know how much food him eat before him go out? I actually feed him more than all the rest of the cats. Anytime him come home, I make sure I give him more food than the rest of the cats because I know he don't regularly come home, so I give him extra food to full up him belly. So when me hear this lady or this guy, I don't know who they are. So I said, me I feed my cat, me didn't have to come here and do a video. Cause that is so rude. I find that so rude to telling somebody that they don't feed a cat. And you don't know the situation. You have never watched any video on my channel. More than one video, you're gonna say, I don't feed my cat. And I was explaining in the video why and I think he was eating also. I don't remember if he was eating in this video. I don't think he was eating in this video. But when somebody go and say, I don't feed my cat, I mean, I food in the place for them, why I want to feed them? Why I want to feed them? anyhow, sometimes people just talk. They just talk and comment and say things that they don't have no idea about. But when you're in the situation, like you have a male cat, you will understand what I go through with a male cat. The female cat, Sarah here, she come home. I come home, she come home, she eat her food, and look what she doing, she sleeping. When Pia usually come home and eating food, and the minute he finish eating food, I outside him come back. And he not come home till sometime 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So, when you have a male cat, you will understand whether they're neutered or they're not neutered. They just love outside and they love to come mate. They love to do that. And the only reason why Pia never go out so much is because he was neutered. And personally, as I said before, I don't believe in neutering the male cats. I don't believe in I really don't believe in neutering the male cats. Cause I think like after I brought home Pia, little bit after I neutered him and I bring him home and he was running around the place, I realized that he was having a little difficulty with urinating. But when I don't really understand something and I really have focus on it, everything went alright afterwards. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's just because in just neutered, things in just have a little time so that he can come back to regular. And he did come back to regular. So I wouldn't go ahead and neuter my male cat, like another male cat. Based on that experience, I would not, because it have its pros and it have its cons. It have its benefits and it have its the risk. And I would not neuter a cat again. A male cat at that. I would neuter female cats, but not a male cat. I want to neuter a male cat again, because I think it messes with their urinary tract. That's just to me how when you have cats and you observe them over a time, you kind of get to understand. So I would never neuter a male cat again. I would never do it again. But we all have to realize that we have to know about something before we actually speak on it. And I just wanted to say this, and I hope the person who commented that on my video, they actually watched this live afterwards, because they were really rude. They were really rude, because you're speaking on something that you don't have no idea about. You watch one video and then you're assuming that, oh, she not feed our cat. You can't run down the cat and feed him. You only can't feed him when he come home. And if the cat could attack you, I tell you, this girl don't make me hungry. She always feed me. Anytime I come home in the hours of the night, I come home and get me food. See him eat. The cat eat. Cat eat and leave back food. This was his food. He eat and leave back food. You know, eat everything. And when they say a cat don't eat everything, then belly full. And the belly then belly full. See Sarah food over here, so she eat and she don't eat half her food. When a cat eat and leave, that means that them belly full. When me if the cat no want no more food, when me if you could do push it down in throat, can't do that. So that was so rude that she said me can't monitor the cat. You know, me try to keep him in here and him make up whole heap of nice. Me can't keep him. If he want to go out, me have to let him out. And if him go out and he not come back, what me can do? Me can't do nothing. Only when he come, me can feed him. And when he come, I do feed him. When she gonna, are he gonna say that? That was so rude. But me not find it offensive because I know the truth. And some of you can attest that these cats are not hungry. Some persons would have said, oh, Sarah so fat. And mother cat and Pia, all the cats that are home, they look healthy and they look nice. And they look well fed. They don't look mager. Only that cat alone look mager. And the reason why I look mager because him don't come home for him food. So it's not a fault of mine. But it's just a fault of his. If him not come home, me can't do nothing else. It's not like a dog where you can tie the dog. You can't tie a cat. It's just in go make nice for the whole night. And I can't do that in here. So sometimes we have to think about what we say. We definitely have to think about what we say. And this person was really rude. Find them, and I did answer them. I did answer the person. I wasn't rude, but I let them have it. I let them have it because they cannot just disrespect people and just talk anything. But if I was a cat, I wouldn't come home either. Like I'm a monster and I'm not feeding the cat. That was so rude. Rude man. Well, if I was that cat, I wouldn't come home either. Oh boy. Anyway, guys, good night. I just had to get that off my chest. I had to get it off my chest because I find it so rude. I wasn't offended by it because when you know the truth, you know the truth. When I think when a person become offended of something, sometimes is when you know that the person is saying the truth about you, so you get offended about it. But I wasn't offended. I was more thinking that this person is commenting on something that they have no idea about, and that is what I said to them. That you're commenting on something that you have no idea about. If you were in my situation, if you had a male cat at that is not neutered, even if the cat is neutered, you would understand. Hey trash bag fashion lover, hello, what's up? I was just getting this off my chest, guys, because somebody said something on my video and I just had to come on here and just talk about it because it was so not a whole. Please wear a plastic bag now in stream. What? Please wear a plastic bag now in stream. Not a whole lot. What do you mean? So I just had to get that off my chest and just talk about it. No, I'm not into that type of fashion. I'm not into that type of fashion. So sometimes this cat, I would try to rub his head and stuff like that, and he's growling at me. If my foot touch him, him start hissing. Cause that's what he's used to out in the mating world. So he bring it back home, and it's same way he's aggressive towards the cat's ear. He's very aggressive towards the cat's ear. So I was so shocked this morning where he was so calm and he wasn't behaving bad, and I just decided to do a little video because normally would have our little talks. So I realized this morning he was in a nice mood. So I decided to video him and rub his head and those things this morning. And he didn't hiss at me or anything. He was so nice this morning, but other times I can't touch him. He just he hiss at me like he wants to scratch me and those things. So in those times we can't really try to pet him. But normally I always pet my cat, lift him up on them something there, pamper him and those things. But sometimes, most times he's not into that mood. I can't make the cat bite me up or scratch me up. Can't do that. I can't do that. So sometimes we just have to think about what we say, you know? We have to think about what we say. Because I love each and every one of my cats. I love all of them. And all of them love me. I'm sure of that. If I don't sure that nobody else love me, me sure no say the cat them love me. Me know that for sure. For sure, sure. Even though him always hiss at me, me know say him not really go hurt me that bad. But me not take no chance for get no scratch. So at that point in time, me leave him and me not pet him. But when he's in a nice mood, me pet him. And me play with him sometimes. But most times we don't have no time to play with him because normally he comes when I'm going to work. So all I have to do is just feed him. And then by the time I feed him, when I come out, if I go bed, when I come back out, I don't see him gone. So this morning we're just having a little moment. And I'm just talking and saying how this cat out in the wild and let them scratch him up on these things. And you go say, me. I don't mean send him out in the wild. And me can't stop him from going there. Go out there because he wants to go out there. I can't stop him. He's not a child and we can't say, don't go. He's a cat and he's mobile. He has his own mind as to where he want to go, when he want to come home, and all those things. Because I go way up. Yeah, not really way up, but away from home. And I see him. And me tell him to come down. If he not come down, me can't run him down and say, go down. Go back down in the yard. He's not a child. Not a child. I just have to wait until him come home. All the time I have to wait until him come home. Every cat is different. Every cat is different. You have some cats, even mother cats. You have some mother cats that have their kittens, and when the kittens reach a certain age, they just vanish and you don't know where they are. They just go away and don't come back. Would you say that is a bad cat mother? No, she couldn't stop the cat. The cat decided to go away. So those are some behaviors of some cats. They go away when they have kittens. They go away. Just like my other male cat. Now I'm realizing that he's coming here more and more often. Normally, he would come home as often as he is now. It's like, for last week, I think he came home every single evening. And he eating food and he going. Normally when Pia was here, he don't normally come home so often. So sometimes when you have more than one male cat in a home, cats are territorial and cats mark their territory. So these are some things as a cat person you have to learn. I bet you have a lot of female cats more than one male cat, because male cats mark territory and they are territorial. They are territorial. They try to mark territory in your house. They mark it in the yard. And they even try to mark you too. They mark you as a territory, you know. So cats do that. So when you have two male cats, obviously one of them is not gonna be here. He will come home, you know, but he's not gonna come home as he would want to, because the other male cat is that, like, this area was Pia's dominant area. He dominate here, the house. So he was the head of the house. And how I know that, guys? He tried to urinate around the place in marking his territory. So those are things that cats does. Like male cats, not female cats. Female cat not really mark territory. They won't just maybe mark you. But they don't mark territory. But the male cats, that's what they do. That is what male cat does. And for me, I have a cat, a male cat. And he's in eat and those things. And I like foreign where have the person spray cat and do all type of stuff to them, and they have those things, you know, present so that they can use it on the cat. And even so, sometimes it still don't work, because I can remember a friend of mine. She neutered her cat. She neutered her male cat. Just the other day I was watching it on TikTok where where the male cat, she have two cats though. She have one male and one female. And she tell me how the cat usually pee around the place, the male cat, because he was marking territory. And she neuter him and she spray him with all kind of something, and still he's still in it. She had to get a female cat. And she videoed him, you know, in the process of mating the female cat. I don't know if I could have managed that in the house. I don't know if I could have managed that at all. But I tell you, it's a lot of understanding come with cat. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. It's not easy. It's not easy to have cats, especially male cats. It's not easy. When a female cat neuter, you know, like Sarah, sometimes I wonder if if she actually do those things, like she mate and so, because she's always around and stuff like that. But the male cat know them different. Them go out and then branch out and then go out far. Same with Pia. Usually go out far. Sometimes I'm calling him and I don't hear him because he go out far. So it's a lot with cats. You have to understand, and over time you get to understand them. But sometimes we just have to think and try to value other person's feelings and all of that. If a person will ask, do you feed them? Do you feed the cat? I could answer and explain everything. Just like how I'm explaining here now. What happened and all of that. Anyhow. Enough of that. And I guess this video can educate a lot of persons about on cats. As to why male cats don't come home that regular. Let me go up and beyond to get food for my cat. When me not have food for my cat, then I feel stressed out. And that is not like it go for long, like me not have no food at all. Sometimes I can't get the food in the area that I live. So me have to buy, sometimes me have to all buy dog food just to ensure that my cat have something to eat. And when it running low, me get stressed out again. I'm like, I need to get my food for the cats. These cats never go hungry. If the food finish in the morning, in the evening, they might get them food. somewhere, somehow, me have to find food and give them. So me not make my cat them go hungry. I don't do that. I do not do that. If me go hungry, them not go hungry. And persons who know me can't tell anybody that. Say, Kayla always take care of her cat them. Always take care of her cat them. The best that I can. The best way that I can. Me admire how American persons treat them cat, but me can't treat my cat them like that. If me go carry all of them go vet, you know how much money that would cost me? Just tell them me carry one cat go vet and it cost me almost 30,000 Jamaican. If me if you carry cat them all the time, you would have no money to eat no food. So me can't. I do the best that I can. Like the other day, I learned so me need to worm out the cat them, and I went and I bought the wormer. And the cat them don't take the wormer. And me go out of my way to buy it for them. And them not take it. So I do my best that I can for the cats. I do my best. There's no way you can do more than your best. In nothing. Nothing. Your best is always good enough. That's what I always hear. Your best is always good enough. Seriously, me talk too much, you turn her back to me, guys. Who is here? Good night to you. Laying in my bed. Guys, can we get 2 thumbs up, please? Let's have 2 thumbs up, guys. I see 2 persons. Let's have 2 thumbs up. I need to do a sit-down video where I am in the camera and we have a conversation. But not tonight. Never go live on TikTok today. No? I wasn't feeling it this morning at all. This eat just let me feel tired and lazy. Guys, I don't know if you hear the messages coming in on my phone or you see them. But me and this person was talking about, was saying that you have to keep the Sabbath. So I sent him a scripture for him to read, so he's now replying to my message. So now later I'm gonna see what he's saying about the Sabbath. I will come too early tonight, guys. There are much persons on the line. Guys, Monday I think I went 2 hours on the live. Cook dog food and all of that. Cook my breakfast right on the live. Oh, what a mosquito, man. What's wrong with the phone? A lot of mosquitoes. Sarah, your mother don't feed you? Sarah, your mother feed you? Your mother feed you? Hmm? Your mother feed you? Hmm? She feed you? Hmm? Or she not feed you? She feed you? Hmm? Tell the people, me feed you or me not feed you? Guys, I'm gonna see if I can do a live tomorrow in the morning when I go to work. I already stay long tonight. Yeah, thank you all for coming. I just had to clear up this misunderstanding. I hope this person see this video and watch it. That would be so good. Because the person was really rude. Was really rude in their remarks, what they said. Anyhow, I'm gonna go now. So thank you all for joining. I guess those who didn't join will watch this back later. So I'm gonna leave now. Thank you all for coming. Appreciate it. Night night.